Net Promoter is a multifaceted program to increase company growth through focused enhancement of customer loyalty. And that's a mouthful. But what it really means is that it's an actual strategy for growing your business by delighting your customers. So the first facet is the philosophy. Delight your customers and you're going to grow organically. And so this is really motherhood and apple pie. It's what you learned at Sunday school, sort of do unto others. But what we'll learn in a few moments is that these philosophical ideas also have strong financial underpinning as well. So Net Promoter was developed over the course of a decade by a group of independent consultants called Bain & Company. And these guys set out to understand rapidly growing businesses. And they wanted to understand why some companies were able to grow at 3 to 4 times the rate of their nearest competitors. And what they found was that rapidly growing businesses had a loyal customer base, and that really was the big differentiator. So the next question became, well, what's the definition of a loyal customer? And so they sampled a number of different questions to see how well the answers correlated to loyal customer behavior. And the question that best correlated to loyalty was how likely are you to recommend? Now that brings us to the second facet of NPS, which is the metric, and how you can measure your progress against the philosophy that you've embarked on. So the question is asked, how likely are you to recommend our business to a friend or a business associate? And the customer is offered a row of numbers from 0 to 10 with which to respond. And now you can see that we have a way to understand the customer base according to their loyalty level. So promoters are going to respond with a 9 or a 10. These are your raving fans. So this is like an unpaid marketing or sales team running around feet on the street helping your business grow. Detractors are the opposite. They're disappointed in their experience with you. They're talking negatively about you. And, as we all know, in the world of social media, detractors can be pretty powerful. So with those guys, it's important to reach out to them immediately, get them turned around, get any misunderstanding cleared up, so that you prevent them from speaking negatively. And then finally, the passives are sort of the low-hanging fruit in the world of Net Promoter. They're not unhappy with you, but something's holding them back from recommending you highly. With these guys, they're moderately satisfied. They're moderately happy, but they're not so happy that they're going to run around telling their friends to help you grow. So their business is vulnerable. And if a competitor comes in with better pricing or an interesting offer, you could lose them. So the score is going to be calculated as the percentage of promoters minus the percentage of detractors, and that's going to give you your measurement. Now, the reason that you're going to want to measure NPS and focus your business on creating more happy customers is because promoters exhibit behaviors that generate growth and retention. They stay with you longer. And this speaks to John's point about the longer you can keep a customer, the more it builds, the retention builds, the more the financial benefits accrue. They're also less price sensitive. So these guys trust you now. They're willing to spend more money for additional products and services, and they're willing to tell their friends about you. So now we've got that nice organic growth happening because they're telling the world and singing your praises. And interesting, the last thing that they do that really helps you build your business is they provide feedback. And that's going to give you the information that you need to not only continue to delight them, but to delight others like them.